silly rabbit thing. If there is one defining thing that we've come to know about the Final Fantasy series, it's that the fantasy action you know and love is, well, never really final. Come here, you sassy rabbit. Yep, they've pumped out another not quite final storyline that gamers worldwide will no doubt eat up. Final Fantasy XI Online. Now, before we get too far into this, there are a couple things I want to point out. 1. The game comes with a hard drive that you'll have to connect with your PlayStation. And 2. You have to pay monthly fees to play the game online. That said, there's also a complicated login procedure with more twists and turns than a snake charmer's basket. Not exactly a pick-up-and-play title. Okay, so eventually you'll find yourself with a world pass to Fairy. Yes, I said Fairy. Stop laughing! The first order of business will be to select an alter ego. You can choose from the very, very pretty humans. They're just so pretty. Or we have these tall elvish people. Additionally, you've got these little tiny Taru who are the definitive cutesy-wootsy types. Aw, did go boom? Plus, there's a strongman race known as the Galkan. Roar. And finally, there's the Mithra. Kitty-esque vixens ready to party. Online. You know what I meant. There are plenty of different areas to explore. No, not just plenty, please. What I mean is a vast multitude, or even a galactic quorum of different locales to spend your hard-earned leisure time. Yep, lots of spots. Hey, bub, how's the fishing? Ultimately, though, you will want to join up with a party of other players and do some more serious exploration. This is where the game shines. I mean, it's certainly fun enough to play by yourself, but simply put, it's really fun to play with each other. Yeah. But until you've distinguished yourself at the killing, nobody's gonna want to party with you. This means you have to spend a lot of time running around whacking bunnies. Shock and awe, Bugsy. Shock and awe! Luckily for you noobs, other players can't kill you and take your stuff. So there's a lot going on here, and it looks great while it goes down. At least one thing's for sure, the internet is about to get a lot more crowded. We strongly recommend Final Fantasy XI Online and give it a respectable 4 out of 5.
Trust me when I say that you'll be killing bunnies by yourself for a long, long time.
Yes, and as we said in the review, you need Sony's hard disk drive to let you download online and new content. It also shortens load times on games like Resident Evil Outbreak.
Of course, the hard drive has its own weird drawbacks. For example, you can't save to it directly. You have to save on a memory card and then transfer it to the hard drive. That's stupid.
Well, on the other hand, there are plenty of people out there willing to pick up the drive just for the chance to play Final Fantasy XI. And because we like watching him squirm, we sent Adam to meet some of them.
Look, I'm squirming.
Final Fantasy. Adam, you don't get Final Fantasy. Well, maybe that's true. So I've come here to a place called Sony Metreon for the release of Final Fantasy XI and Sony's hard disk drive to take a long, cold, hard, sober look at the phenomena of this series. I'm here at the front of the line, which means I'm here with some of the most die-hard of the Final Fantasy fans. Now, how long have you been a fan of Final Fantasy for?
I've been a fan since like Fantasy VII.
What do you love so much about it?
Just the storyline. Like that was my first Final Fantasy, and I was really like enthralled by it was crazy.
Final Fantasy VII, the best game I think by far.
Are you getting money from Sony or your Square Enix?
No, not at all. I'm just a big fan.
All right, well that's good. Well, great. Okay, let's see if there's anyone else here who wants a question. Hey, you look cool.
The appeal is you can start a Final Fantasy game and shut your life off for the next 6 weeks. You know, you don't shower, brush your teeth, eat. You know, well, you do eat. You know, just a lot of Gatorade and Mountain Dew.
Story. Now, what is it about these stories that seems to drive people so crazy?
Well, the girl characters are pretty hot.
I'm Squall Lionheart, aka Leon in some games.
Why Squall or Leon?
Because Squall copied me.
That's good. That's good. Now, you know Squall doesn't exist, right?
I'm Vincent Valentine.
All right, and why did you choose this outfit?
Because this is what I always wear.
But you have other clothes, right?
I guess.
Nice wig.
Do we have any of the criers here in the group? Anyone? All right, we got 2 Final Fantasy VII criers. Now, you're a dude, and you're saying you cried at the end of a video game. What happened?
It had a lot to do with seeming like my own life. I had to go and fight for the girl, and then you get the girl back, and then lose the girl, and then get the girl back, and then running around looking for the girl and trying to find the character. And then finally...
So what you're kind of saying is that you just can't seem to get the girl, right?
Yeah, man.
All right, I'm with you on that. Here's a quick pop quiz question for you. Who would win in a fight, Cloud or Batman?
Definitely Cloud.
All right, Cloud wins. Cloud wins on that one. So Cloud, he's fighting the entire Roman army. Who wins?
Cloud.
Cloud wins.
Cloud wins!
Bang. Cloud wins, yo. That's all I gotta say.
Yuna wins.
Okay, so it's got a really good story. Men cry when they play it, and Cloud always wins. Now I'm gonna watch people actually play and see if I can get any insight into the spirit of Final Fantasy. You actually chose to dress as a chocobo, which is more or less a large friendly bird.
Yes.
When you looked at the array of Final Fantasy characters and you said, yeah, the chicken's the one for me, what was that moment like? So, did you get a chance to sit down and play Final Fantasy XI?
Only for a few minutes.
Okay, and what was it? Was it a transcendent Final Fantasy moment for you?
It was mostly involving learning how to run. It's all foggy and misty, and I'd really like to get somewhere where it's less foggy and less misty, and maybe run into some people and see what the character interaction is like.
Oh, well, I mean, it sounds like you're having the time of your life right there.
As silly as it sounds, I don't actually play Final Fantasy that much. It's actually my brother that plays Final Fantasy, and I'm usually the watcher.
Well, lots of us have jobs where we can't save the world, and in Final Fantasy, we almost always do.
You need a world to be in crisis to really feel like you're there in your prime form. All right, well, great. I hope you learn to run, and when you do, run free, okay?
We all have to learn to walk first.
All right, look at that. Philosophy from a Final Fantasy fan. I think I'm seeing something here. All right, now, what is your favorite part about playing a game that's Final Fantasy?
I don't know. I guess I just love playing hero.
You just love playing a hero and just having an adventure?
Yeah, it's fun.
All right, well, you know, I understand that, though. I just don't know if I've really seen the magic behind Final Fantasy. Thank you, Easter Bunny. Say bonk bonk.
Chocobo does not say that.
All right, fine. I've been here for hours. I've talked Final Fantasy all night long, and I've heard the same thing told with passion and verve, and by a person in a chicken suit, but I just don't get it. It's like there's something obvious, something grand right next to me. I just can't see it.
You may not like it, Adam, but a lot of people are really into the deep storylines and fully rounded characters of Final Fantasy.
And other people just like dressing up in a way that guarantees they'll never reproduce.
Nice shirt. My point is that Final Fantasy fans have tapped into something deeply resonant within these games, something that seems to be missing from your life, Adam.
And thank God for that.
Now, Final Fantasy fans, if you believe in the spirit of Final Fantasy, if you believe in Yuna, clap your hands. Clap your hands. Look, Adam. Do you see the spirit of Final Fantasy?
I have no idea what you're talking about here.
Don't you see it there?
No, I'm sorry. Morgan, you have finally completely lost me
Adam,
here.
there's a grown man dressed up as Yuna.
Oh, him. Yeah, I see him all over the place. He's a freak.